Since I have a new friend, I've never done this before, but this is my world when I'm in the cabinet room anyway. As you can see, there's Lincoln back there in the cabinet talking about the Emancipation Proclamation. They're kind of frozen, we can't hear them right now. So here I go into the, there's the sign. This is the kitchen, the family kitchen. It's really dark in here. So I don't know how to do this. I don't have TikTok or anything, so I'm not used to this. Let's see. There's a thing about Dolly Johnson that used to be a servant, a cook at the presidential mansion, the executive mansion, also known as the presidential palace. They didn't call it the White House officially until Theodore Roosevelt, I think. So here we are. Here's a sad situation. I don't know if you've been here before. I'm all alone, as I am a lot of mornings in this creepy sort of place. There's Willie. He died in the White House. They say he haunts the White House. So okay. I don't know whether to go backwards or forwards. Should I go backwards? So he dies. So sad area here. This is the sad part. And we come into the political cartoons of particular note. Let's see. Here we go. Look at this one. It says, the weak-minded Mrs. Lincoln had their bosom on exhibition and a flower pot on her head. As I looked at her, I could not help regretting that she had degenerated from the industrious and unpretending woman that she was in the days when she used to cook old Abe's dinner and milk the cows with her own hands. Her only ambition seems to be to exhibit her own milking apparatus to the public gaze. Senator, I was a senator that said that. Senator J.W. Nesmith of Oregon in 1862. Couldn't think of anything substantial to say about her. So here we go, and then I like this one too. The Yankee Nero. They have him here playing, instead of a fiddle like Nero when Rome burned, they got him playing the bones. I got some bones somewhere I used to play them. I learned how to play them. So I don't know whether to go backwards or forwards, actually. Maybe forwards. Let's just go forwards. You could go crazy in here. It's really weird. So I'm going backwards in time. We're going to the bombing of Fort Sumter. It's like nobody really died during that, I guess. Just like one horse, maybe. So here we go. Nobody in the plaza. There's nobody here. It gets really boring. I don't know where to look. Look. Oh, here we go. Hi, hey, what's up? So here are the dresses. Elizabeth Keckley, the seamstress and dressmaker, who became a good friend of Mary's in the White House. She was a paid staff. She used to be a slave. She won her freedom. Yep, it's crazy. Oh, I keep forgetting where to look. Oh, right. Hey, what's up? How you doing? Okay, so here we are. This is the plaza. See how there's nobody out there? I'm sort of looking at the screen when I do this. So forgive me if hey, there's a teddy bear. I can't zoom in when it's on me. Okay. So we're gonna just go ahead and go forward here through everything, and you'll see it behind me. Whoa! It's like a ride. It's like a roller coaster ride through Lincoln's life. Haha. No way, no how. Ooh. I sort of look like Lincoln in this. Hope not. Oh, wow. Lincoln's like, stop fooling around. Stop fooling around. Don't sign it. Goes too far. Good. A lot of people arguing in here about the emancipation. It's all the different emancipations that they printed at the time because they were real proud of it. They were trying to, the Republican Party is trying to fix the country by removing slavery from the Constitution, by getting Congress to do it. Okay, here's the 54th Massachusetts Regiment. It's going to be a long video, dang. How are you? It's a volunteer at the museum. So, it's the War Gallery, and this is the Civil War in 4 minutes, in case you don't have much time. But it puts it into perspective for the whole several years, 5 years, across 5 Aprils. Lincoln, through time. He's a telegraph office, getting the numbers of the casualties coming out all the time. Can you see that? It's like a ghost, the numbers. And it's a lot. By the time the war was over, it was 1 million people gone. This is like the most glorious mural in the whole place. Gettysburg. It's like you're there almost, you know, but it's acrylic. Really good painters that did this. All those portraits. Look at all those guys. There's so many of them. It's like you just walk on and on and on and on. Now we're over on the southern side, and they're getting clobbered, which wasn't usually the case. Usually the north was getting clobbered. And it was pretty much even on both sides when it all was said and done, as far as the casualties go. Lincoln, see, he's giving the speech later after they turned it into a graveyard. And then over here, as you go across, it turns into the war that killed everybody there. It's actually supposed to go the other direction, but I'm going across the mural backwards, but we're going through the museum the correct way now, at least Journey 2. There's all the paintings depicting things that happen. Oh, check this out. Here, check this out. This is a painting of when he was reelected in November, but look at this. See that guy behind him with his pointing at the paper he's holding? I hope you can see that. That's Bill Cellini. Look him up. Google Bill Cellini. They painted him in there. He's the guy from today. Here's Julie Cellini, his wife, and Thomas Schwartz, the state historian when the place was opened in 2005. Sometimes I would do a show in here in the Ford's Theater exhibit. We have to turn off the audio when that happens. See, they're at the theater right before, the actor, better watch out for the actors, comes and sneaks in. But anyway, they're here with the Harrises, right there, Major Harris and his Rathbone, and his wife Clara Harris and Major Rathbone. And then, of course, we come to the funeral. which is really strange. The train he was on. And this is the funeral. We always try to treat it like a real funeral. Got a 10-minute video. So, let's see. There's the casket. They have George Washington back there because they say Lincoln the Savior, Washington the Father. And then you come out into the information about the tomb, and then you're out. Never did that before.